I knew it, man. I could smell there's something fishy. I could smell there's something wrong. There's something wrong with how these Patriotic Alliance leaders are moving. Kanti, my instinct were telling me whatever I'm already predicting is true. I knew it. The Patriotic Alliance is not investigating anything. They were lying to their supporters, wanting their supporters to believe that they are going to be investigating Miss South Africa. They were going to be investigating the identity of this girl, Chidimma. Here comes the Minister of Home Affairs exposing that there is no one who has came to Home Affairs with a case about this Miss South Africa girl. I knew it, man. I knew it. I knew it. And I was asking people online, do you guys think the Patriotic Alliance are still investigating or they're bluffing? I knew it, they're bluffing. Watch the Minister of Home Affairs expose the Patriotic Alliance leaders.
Is there any update as to her status in the country? She was born in South Africa. Or should we look at the status of her parents as citizens of this country? What can you tell us?
Well, I mean, look, if you look at the law, it's pretty clear that if indeed a mother is born in South Africa, then, and she's born in South Africa, then those are South Africans. However, what I would like to emphasize is that Home Affairs, one of the challenges we've had in recent years is all these court cases that have rolled against the department that you'll be aware of. And I have been very clear that we have to get back to the rule of law. And in fact, it's even in the GNU Statement of Intent that we have to anchor our decisions in the rule of law. So the one thing we will not do is when there's an uproar about a particular individual, but there's no actual matter before Home Affairs, we cannot go and violate the Protection of Personal Information Act. Because if someone comes to me and makes an allegation against you without any evidence, and suddenly a lot of people repeat that allegation, it would be a violation of your rights in terms of the Poppy Act for me to then go and say, but here's his papers, here's his nationality. So that's the one side. So I think it's been clear from Home Affairs that we are not going to be dragged into innuendos, rumors, and quite vicious episodes that we see on social media. However, there has been a development in the sense that people actually related to the matter have asked us to help put this matter to bed by verifying some of this information. Now, that is how it is supposed to work. If you have a complaint against someone, you bring prima facie evidence, because remember, the onus is on you to bring a complaint. You bring prima facie evidence to our counter-corruption unit, for example, and we will investigate the matter. That did not happen. There has not been a single actual complaint with actual evidence. Not one.
Wow.
The only thing we've received are people related to this individual saying, can you please bring an end to this by verifying the information? So we will update the public once we've done that. But I do want to make it very clear. We are doing so with the consent of the individuals involved. We are doing so because they approached us. And we will not violate Poppy, undermine the rule of law, in cases where people don't bring evidence or don't bring such proper applications. And I think you saw that over the past few days. And I know there was a lot of noise and a lot of people were shouting, do this, do that. That's not how it works in a country with the rule of law. We have a democratically elected government that's supposed to abide by the Constitution and all the laws, including the Poppy Act. We cannot be governed by social media, and we've seen some of the results of that over the years.
You just heard the minister, right? The Minister of Home Affairs. I don't care what you think about him. This is about the investigations that the Patriotic Alliance leaders promised that they will go and investigate if this girl is eligible. They will go and do research. It's been a week now. It's going to 2 weeks. How come they still haven't come out? Maybe they investigated low-key and they found out this girl is South African indeed. And they were scared. They were scared. They were cowards to come out and expose that, Yazin, we are sorry. We found out this girl is South African. They are scared of the backlash from these xenophobic Twitter clowns that follow them. I knew it. I knew it. And I called it from the beginning that these guys are just bluffing. They won't investigate anything because they already know this girl, for her to be contesting, she is eligible. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. There was something fishy with these guys. I knew it. There was something smelling about these guys. Like, How dare they lie in front of the whole world that they're going to investigate, and then there's no investigation. There's no result of them investigating and telling us what they found after investigating this girl's identity. I knew it. I knew it. I called it from the beginning. I'm sure you guys know. I called it from the beginning. But hey, decent, you're rude, decent.